Alright, we need to talk about stress. There's one similarity to capitalism and stress. Everything converges to one point. Alright? If you ask, what is the cause of death, most common cause of death, it's gonna be stress. In fact, what is the easiest way to live longer is to reduce stress.
Human that's ever lived in history drank and smoked every day. I want you to sit more on that for a quick minute. Now, that does not at all mean that you need to start drinking and smoking every day, but we need to take a look at what happened here, because we are all over here over-obsessing over wellness and health. Meanwhile, Jean Calment here lived until she was 122, did not do ice baths, and it doesn't sound like she was optimizing her hormones even. So how did she beat the system? Researchers found it wasn't all about her habits.
You know what? Ice baths sound pretty fucking cool. Where do you get the ice, though?
It was about her cortisol level. Jean famously said that she never got stressed, and she lived a life of low friction, high social connection, and no guilt. And according to reports on her daily routine, she would get
Bro, ice bath sounds really good right now. She has to shut the fuck up about this long-lasting woman. Probably the longest living person is gonna be an NPC, like a completely irrelevant person. Who never leveled up, who lived like a fucking baby. Just simply managed to reduce stress to the max. Max anti-stressor type of person. Like literally specialized in this in particular. Right? So drinking a little bit, smoking a little bit, that kind of helps reduce stress, I guess. And it fucking sucks, man. It fucking sucks to hear shit like this, you know?
awakened at 6:45 a.m., start the day with a long prayer at her window, thanking God for being alive and for the beautiful day which was starting. She enjoyed chocolate, sometimes indulging in a kilogram, which is 2.2 pounds per week. After the meal, she smoked a cigarette and drank a small amount.
Alright, you gotta shut the fuck up, because she doesn't actually do a full deep dive into this, which is a very much required thing. We're just like,
122,
hey
did not do
guys, a person that lived very long did nothing that I was doing and smoked and drank, and it's that's what we're gonna be starting to do. Her name literally has calm in it. You literally can't make this shit up, man. Calmment. It's like next level calm. It's like she is the medication of calm. She's like anti-stress medication. Calmment that's how I would call it. Genie. Fucking genie, look at that. Genie. Uh-huh. And gets her wishes come true. I want to smoke and drink. Well, you can smoke and drink, said God, but you have to do it, you know, in small portions. And you have to live a very long time. And she's like, yep. Do you want to be like this when you grow up? 106, yeah, okay. The only person to reach 120 years. Daughter and grandson outlived. You're not gonna outlive me. Your grand fucking bullshit. I mean, I read very slowly, guys. Especially when it's not exactly what I want to fucking read. Oh my god, health and lifestyle. Can we get that, please? Oh my god, the useless words. Daily routine. She did gymnastics. In her armchair. What does that mean? It's like gymnastics seems like a big thing to do in an armchair. I'm just stressing out, and it's like, where's this coming from sometimes? I don't even know. Like, sometimes I just don't have energy at all. And the worst thing happens is, like, I go to the toilet to take a dump, guys. And I dump all my energy. I don't have anything left. I'm just, like, increase my stress, like, threefold after dumping a shit. And it lasts, like, 1 hour. 1 hour at last. Where I can, like, just, like, watch videos. I can't even make videos in that period. It's fucking insane. Not to mention that there's always something bullshit going on in my mouth. Alright? There's always this warfare. World War V is happening in my mouth right now. As we speak. My body is, like, fully collapsed in general. Like, I can barely, like, stand up straight. I love sleeping and laying in my bed, and sometimes I'll stay in my bed for so long that it fucking hurts. It fucking hurts. And now I'm stressed because I'm laying in my bed for too long, and I'm not like, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do, though? What other things can I do? Like, I'm tired of existing in every single imaginable way. I've laid in every position, and I've stood in every position, which is, there's only one way to stand, basically, which fucking sucks, to be honest. Everything sucks, man. Like, if you actually quantify stress on me, everything sucks really, really bad. And I am a 30-year-old. 30-year-old has been completely crushed, compacted into, compost, into a little box, basically, by life. Compact, and I still can't find my place. Because, like, you open a window, someone might be smoking below you. How about that? Someone might be still bothering you, regardless. And I'm still stressed out for the, like, outside, demons. Like, there's demons everywhere, dude. There's evil people everywhere who do the most heinous shit to stress you out. Because they're insane people. What can you do about that? It's almost like you actually have to do what she did, is outlive all the demons. You literally have to outlive, because there's not that many. Overpopulation is a temporal thing, and Bitcoin is gonna go down. Bitcoin went up, and it's gonna go down. It probably is gonna go down, like, significantly. All the way down. Get out of here. Humans. Stupid fucking humans. There's too many of us, and we're not organizing each other. Alright? We're not fucking helping each other. We have inflated, we have built housing, we would try to survive. We have stretched ourselves thin. We created the most stressful environment of in history. I swear to God. Tell me there is no more stressful time than right now. Right fucking now. It's the most stressful time, and it just keeps fucking getting worse. Right? Fucking tell me. Like, even if people shoot each other and there's, like, a wartime, they're not fucking stressing out. I am stressed even though I do fucking nothing. Alright? I don't leave my room. I am stressed. Right? I don't have 2 billion trillions of responsibilities. But even if I had them, back in the day, they would be fucking simple. Right now, things are insane. And, like, stress is more relevant topic than ever before. What do you do? Do you even live 120 years anymore? Is that even possible? By the way, that's the real fucking problem. Is that even possible? See, the most stressful thing is obviously the anxiety to live life. Like, I want to live life, but where is it? Where do I get some? Well, I decided what my life is gonna be, it's just very fucking difficult to get it into motion when you're always tired. It's very nice to like set up a capacity, a daily capacity. Measure that. My daily capacity is 2 videos. All right, 2 videos, 2.5 if I'm stretching limits. It's basically 2 or 3 videos. 3 if I'm stretching myself thin. If I know exactly what has to be done, I can do it quickly, blah, 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 right? If half of the work is already done in a way, then sure, I can do more. You have to know your daily capacity. In those kind of terms, you have to constantly analyze it so you understand when to stop and when you can allow yourself to be tired. Except yesterday I uploaded 1 video and I was already tired. Nope, I did 2. I did 2 videos. You see, I'm fucking lying to myself. And you start doing that, basically. You start getting disappointed in yourself. Despite you did everything right. You did everything right and you're still disappointed in yourself. That is fucking weird. Because like yesterday, my daily capacity was attacked by the fact that I have to go to the grocery store. And I didn't even pick anything like good. And it's so annoying because like if you're not earning money, your life cannot actually be improved significantly. Right? Because you cannot outsource eating food at a certain place. Like you have to eat food at home. You have to always drag the fucking food all the way home. You have to figure out how to fucking prepare it. And that, it takes a lot of fucking energy. In fact, it's something that probably I have to start optimizing if I want a better life. Another thing is this like motor motion that I talked last time. Fidgeting feels like it's the most important thing. Where like, if your body sits in one position and it's not doing anything, you are fucked. You're just literally collapsing, as if like you have broken the rule of the universe, where you're not allowed to stay in one place in the same position for too long, or someone will stab you in the face, basically. Oops, you did the wrong thing. I guess we steal $5 from you. Like you're in a constant motion. Before I showed speed, we had the movie speed. Not that one. This one sucks, probably. We must never stop. That's what your body wants. Your body keeps you fucking hostage, dude. You are in a hostage situation. If you stop moving, you collapse immediately. Like 20 minutes later, you're collapsing already. Like put your hands like in a T-pose, right? Like how long are you gonna fucking last? All right, how long are you gonna last? 2 minutes? Because you can feel like when you're in a T-pose, you can feel layer after layer, your human self peels off and doesn't fucking like doing the T-pose anymore. What the fuck? What the fuck? What is this? This is what stresses me out, is the reality. The entire reality of existing is so fucking stressful. What is going on, dude? How do people exist? Is my question. Very simple. And at some point of like, no, stress kills them, actually. Oh. Am I dying? So they're gonna be stressed by reality and die. What the fuck is the point of reality then? What is happening, dude? So not only everything converges into stress, but stress converges you as a human. It takes this like funnel-looking thing and just crams you in there as deep as possibly can put you in there. That's what stress does. And the deeper you go, the more godlike you become. Right? Because you become smaller, more manageable. Yet again, I feel like this episode is going to be incredibly important. So important that anytime I see an episode, I envision an episode, I have to have it. I can't do productive things. I have to have the episode. I have to fucking figure shit out before I do anything. That's the ultimate excuse. And I have to be happy about that. But the biggest stress of like, but there's limited amount of time on Earth. What are you talking about? Well, the funny thing is, if you reduce stress on your body, you reduce the tensions on your body, you reduce the decay on your body, I mean, you'll look nice for longer as well. Like, you don't want to be overweight, for example. Maybe you don't want to be overweight in any way. Maybe there's like wear and tear and just like you age a lot faster when overweight, for example, because it's just naturally stress. If she doesn't look overweight, then being overweight is gonna age you faster. Like anything that she is not is gonna hurt you. A cigarette and fuck. Look at, oh my god, let's freak out. The funny thing is, I feel like she's doing this to do exactly that, to freak people out, and it calms down of like, yeah, you're a freak, dude. You're a fucking freak. You're a fucking loser. You do this to freak people out. That's it. That's the whole fucking secret behind this. Of like, oh my god, she's drinking alcohol and she's smoking cigarettes. No, she does like one thing. One tiny amount, just to say that she did. And your head explodes, basically. People are kind of wired to get triggered and explode. Like, they're fucking ticking time bombs. They're insane. But to try and comprehend this whole thing is like, wow. And I like have to. I'm still collapsing. The only time I will stop collapsing is when the world stops being on fire, right? I just naturally am born to be godlike, unfortunately. Like my parents would have known. Would have known basically just because I'm the only child. That's usually a not only indication that I will have a hard life, but I will have an extra hard life. The only child, all right? The only male child. Pretty fucking tough. God knows what other indication I have. That I had to go 3 steps above, not just 2 steps above the ordinary, but 3 steps above. My grandparents died, and I have no roots anymore. No connections with my siblings or whatever. That's pretty bad. It's a pretty big hint. Okay, it's not siblings, it's relatives. Siblings doesn't even show up. There's more people than ever before, and I live without relatives. Like, imagine. Nothing makes sense in my life. Nothing. Besides the clues that it's gonna be a very, very hard life. So sometimes existence is already encoded to be a fucking torment. And when you accept your code, when you open up yourself to it, I mean, the possibilities are endless now. of what I'm capable of. You know, when people actually start thinking with their fucking heads and realize that there's billions and trillions of opportunities, and the best opportunities are the ones that help each other. Where people help each other is the best opportunity. If I had a car, and a lot of people do have a car, I would drive people for free on a given day, like let's say Sunday. I'll drive everyone for free. Whoever I see, I just ask of like, hey, you want a free drive? I can get you anywhere you're going. All right? Don't worry about it. Just to get some kind of, just help people out, right? I was offered like one time, and I was like, wow, because it's a novel thing and I don't know how to react to it. I'm like, wow, that's it. That's all that happened, and fuck the universe for the rest. Because it does feel like something that people should do more often. It's the easiest way to help each other out. Sometimes people just actually just want to have a walk, but often enough, they need to get somewhere. And not only that, you would have to be equipped to relieve stress, because people are always going to be worried that something bad will happen. Like, you have to figure out a way to relieve stress. How do you do? I don't know. I don't know how you approach situations like that. You see a lot of kindness content. You never see people being driven to places for free. Of like, hey, you need a ride? No. Everyone needs to fucking learn how to drive a car instead of. Right? Hitchhiking is not a thing. It sucks, man. Life sucks. If we cannot trust each other, it's really bad. It gets really bad really fast. You're reading this shit. Let's keep going. Yeah, and usually people's brain explode and it's like, that's it. Daily fruit salads. That one is way more important. Alright? You must understand how fancy is a fruit salad. How, like, normal of a meal it is. But, like, how do you even make it? Man, it sounds like the fanciest fucking thing. What is that? What is that? Why are people not telling me what that is? It's the first time I fucking try to comprehend something like this. What even is this, bro? Servant liquid. I don't know. Like, a lot of things I just don't know, and I can't keep up because I have to do everything myself. That's another fucking stress generator, basically. It's the fucking Del Monte, bro. There's gotta be a way to fucking prep this thing into a good meal. But you have to mash it even more than what it is right now. It's fucking weird. I wonder how useful it is to have like a fucking masher, basically. Because it has to be like actually high level tech. I need to consult GPT because Jesus Christ, man. Even fucking chewing food is insane to me. It's insane because the food just gets everywhere and I'm stressed because now there's, my teeth are open wide, they collect food and it's like, what the fuck do I do, man? I don't want to fucking chew food anymore. Everything is pain and suffering, dude. I mean, I realize blender is the way to go, basically. Alright, it's time to buy blender. there's no way out of here. At some point, you're just like flabbergasted that beautiful people exist, that there's women in real life, you know? What do you mean people exist and they're just not collapsed under their own weight and stress and everything and just thoughts? What do you mean they can walk outside? That's crazy. But the funny thing is, when I go outside, I'm the fastest person. So they are collapsed. They are fucking corpses walking around. It's not as good as you might imagine. Alright? It's all fucking fake. People will pay $50 for just cuddles, basically. That's what's going on right now. She had poor eyesight and couldn't enjoy crosswords. Who fucking likes crosswords? Trash. Again, I'm tracking my stress levels, and when it's like this high, first of all, I don't even know what's the fucking problem, but it's like everything fucking attacking me from every angle. I'm already traumatized as it is, right? Like, and every single day that I have to live in loneliness is another day that I have to write off humanity's reputation. Every fucking day, that just escalates. Now, it's not pure loneliness, but like, you can feel the tension of like, if you wanted to build relationships, how fucking many logistics you have to go through to establish even a fucking tiniest connection. It's insane. It's fucking insane. And people don't actually evaluate resources anymore because they're distracted by money. There's like thousands of resources we have to keep fucking collecting. And one of them happens to be relationships. It's a big ass fucking resource and nobody fucking cares anymore. It's horrifying, dude. It's the state of the world is insane. And obviously youngsters are the fucking toxic pieces of shit that don't understand anything how fucking difficult life is because nobody wants to fucking tell them. These bastards. These fucking zombies. They just like poop out a baby and baby learns fucking nothing until it's too late. Now, in situations like that, when you're fucking losing your mind, where it's like pure madness, and madness doesn't have friends. There's nothing like it. Madness is nothing like anything else. Because you're considering the lifetime of stress. At some point, you have to consider like this whole structure. You have to like witness for what it is. Including the bullshit shit that I have to, like, read. Fucking nonsense. Total fucking nonsense, man. This literally has to be translated to human language. Right? Every single time, like, I have to open a fucking TikTok instead of read. Someone telling me read a book and I want to punch them in the face because they cause stress just by saying read a book. Read my fist, bro. Get the fuck out of here, man. Are you kidding me? We are working overtime to reduce stress, and someone is like, well, I will cut social media and start reading book. You motherfucker! You're gonna get kicked in the fucking balls instantly, bro, when you say that in my fucking face. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Read book my fucking ass, man. There's just the most retarded people everywhere accepting the most ancient fucking forms of torture. And it's like, oh, I can't enjoy the new things. I have to do the bent myself backwards things. And pretend that makes my life so much easier. You know, so much more satisfying. I need to smell the book, to taste the book. You know, I have to go to the library and ask for a book and not find book. So I get shitty book instead from some shitty fucking author, you know, who died 2 billion years ago. A whole religion is built upon Bible. It's just book. You say book? Hell is a book. Yes, book. Invent something fucking new already that feels like a book, but is not a fucking book. At this point, just invent something. I call it 1 hour video. Isn't that cool? 1 hour, me experience. You're about to experience the shit that happens when my brain vomits a lot of information. To think that people are actually actively stressing themselves out and stressing each other out. It's the end of the world, is what it is. And we're not even helping each other out. I'll try to escape that situation. We can't even talk about it. You know, I can't, there's no person that I have that I can just like open up and be like, here's a list of things that stress me out. Can you help me out? Is there a way we can solve this right now? I'll pay billions and trillions and gazillions and quadrillions of dollars for the rest of you have literally 10% of my profits. Just help me with stress, you motherfuckers. You pieces of fucking shit, man. That's what you have to fucking do sometimes. Sometimes you have to fucking yell and get really fucking mad, really fucking crazy, because people are just so insane. So mad. Madness just tries to fucking choke you, basically. Tries to fucking destroy you, and you have to fight back, and you have to, like, you know, contemplate what's bringing you down, and sometimes that's what it is, just like pure madness. Maybe you're not supposed to get up anymore. Maybe people have already said the dumbest fucking things back to back to back to back to back, and they just never fucking listen. They never open their fucking one brain cell to fucking listen for an alternate point of view, man. And I'm screaming, I'm fucking yelling, I'm like, this one thing, you have to consider one thing. Consider. You don't even have to treat me nice. Just consider what I have to say. You pieces of shit, man. Guess how many people are considering? Wow. Billions and trillions. And then they say fucking nothing. Newest comments is 0. Every week it's a fucking miracle if comment appears. And again, it's a miracle if comment doesn't cause ridiculous amount of stress of someone saying fucking the dumbest fucking thing that they can possibly find that are in their pockets in that particular moment. That's what people do nowadays, right now. They get triggered. What gets triggered? They pull out a gun and shoot you basically in the fucking face. We're literally in a fucking Mexican standoff every fucking day. Every day someone's gonna say the stupidest fucking shit in your fucking face. Every fucking day, dude. So if you're stressed, just know that's the fucking game right now, guys. That's where we are. We are surrounded by evil. We have 2 billion responsibilities, and the world is mad. The world is mad, and it will attempt to clean itself up one way or the other. All right? Right now, we're just shooting each other with as much stress as possible to fucking to start the death ritual, basically, when we all celebrate of like, finally we started dying. We actually crave this desperately. We wanted desperately for things to start fucking dying, to start accelerating, basically. That's how mad the world is. We crave death and destruction, bro. And that's like a good thing. That's a desperately good thing. To the point where you have to ignore all the bad news, ignore all the people who get in fact triggered by, you smoked a cigarette and a little bit, and drank a little bit of, what is a port wine, bro? Port is literally a verb. And a noun, or whatever. And now it's also an adjective. No! No! You fucked up the word, man. You fucked it up. You had one thing going for it. Like, you can do two things. You can maybe be adjective and a verb. At least I have my, squishy toy, squishy buddy of like, hey, please tell me something nice after I see the word port wine. Delightful, not delightful. Please end my misery. And again, how many ways can you express yourself? Like, I'm angry. That should give me 20,000 jobs! Automatically, 20,000 job offers right now! Are you angry today? Yes! Motherfuckers! Get me MMA, bro! Get me MMA wrestling match right now. Me angry guy. Alright? What the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking about? Where is everything? Are you angry today, sir? The only time you can manifest anything is by breaking the law. And breaking the law breaks you. Right? Useless! Oh, instead of talking to other human beings, read a book, am I right? Get out of here, dude. Unless you're in a fucking book club. Motherfucker. And yeah, literally, that one thing triggers me into a rage. But, just doesn't end. Nothing exists. Nothing. Without clubs, you literally can't justify most of the activities. I can barely fucking play card games, guys. And it still drags you into, like, this online fucking comparison bullshit. It drags you into a guild. Every single game is like, hey, guys, other humans exist, and it's like, no, they're zombies, they're fucking nobodies, they're trash. What are you talking about? They exist. Fucking crazy, man. We sell other people's existence as if that's somehow an uplifting thing. It's nonsense. The other people's existence does not align with my thirst for death and destruction. What are you talking about? I don't want to see that shit. Alright, I've seen enough. Alright, death and destruction is happening. I'm very happy. Can I not interact with it, please? Can I not associate with it, please? Can I fucking escape, do something else? And I literally have to make my own fucking card game, my own things, my own activities. I have to be super fucking 10 times 10s and mad than anyone else that you have ever met. Okay? So much responsibility to try to escape this nonsense, basically. Because you have on one side death and destruction, and you have to enjoy it too. And it's like your brain doesn't understand what's going on, because like if you associate even a little bit with death and destruction, you're gonna be a part of it. You're gonna be fucking destroyed. The same way. So you have to juggle two high-level skills at the same time. You have to crave death and destruction like you normally do in Mad Max situations, and you also have to avoid associating with it. Wow. It's insanely difficult. If you look like me, your neighbors are more toxic than you are, so they will not raise a fucking eyebrow. Again, for factual information, every neighbor around me is more toxic than I am. I have more rights, and I have to exploit those rights. Maybe even explode those rights to the max. Until there's a potential of just domination, and then they start shrinking their, claws. Until they realize of like, one of them, their life is just coming to an end. Right? And that's a great thing. That's a wonderful thing. They're freshmen. They will figure it out that I can give them infinite stress. No problem. I can just fucking dump my emotions like sewage on their fucking faces. And the last one has to figure out, eventually, like an electroshock, electrocute moment of I'm a badass. Alright? So there's 3 neighbors I have, thankfully only 3. And they will all learn their fucking lessons one day about my existence, even if they are slightly disrupted by it. At some point, the best stress relief is war. Declare war against reality and try to claw your way before things get, like, insanely inflammatory. Right? Until they just rip the reality into shreds. You're just holding on as best as you can. You're using other people's toxicity in a way to weaponize yourself, whatever it takes. But at some point, being passive is total trash. Death. Alright. In France. They should have been saying that, alright? That she was French. It's the most important factor of why she was smoking and drinking. It's literally a part of her culture, right? She's culturally connected to whatever. It's a big deal. You can even feel like she was like genetically equipped to do that one toxic thing that looks toxic to the outsiders, but if you're genetically equipped, you're gonna be completely fine. Maybe even gonna crave that shit very deeply. At some point, men also have to recognize this and start living longer. I mean, this is where Brian becomes a badass because he's at least doing something no one even gives a fuck about. All right? No one even gives a fuck about competing against this like old woman. Is what it is. The funny thing is, like, drawings speak more than words. No? Am I wrong? I don't even know how to read these sentences sometimes. I don't even know how to read books, guys. Because to me, like, the sentence ends here, but, like, I want to just jump around. Like, this fact, revisit this fact. That, and everything is a fucking blur of, like, where's the start of the sentence, where's the end of the sentence? How long is the sentence? I can't even read stuff like this. This is how I write in my Discord. So when I stop reading, because, like, my brain can only, like, read 2 sentences a minute. That's my speed, alright? And people who read faster, they're zombies! They're fucking zombies to eat your brain. Alright? They're running. Oh my god, brain! Let me eat brain! Get the fuck out of here, dude. 3 sentences a minute, maybe. 3 sentences. We can go all the way back to the past. There's some random pins. Never mind, there's no random pins. We can scroll back to the past and I'll show you exactly the speed of reading I have. Literally, like, I'm thrown off. And yes, there's this thing where people are, you know, mentioning stress first and foremost, right? And that's why I sting, because I'm just mad. And there's no one to talk to. Because they will fire you. Or whatever. They will kick you out. Everyone is ready to make you mad and then take advantage of that. That's what's going on. The best solution to this is called the happiest country on the planet. Alright? Finland is the happiest. Why is it the happiest country? I know why. I know exactly why. Because it's cold. Alright? Cold makes me happy. Heat makes me die inside. It's pure death and destruction. Heat is. That's where black people come from, by the way. Say hi to black people for me, because I am racist. I don't like heat. I don't like excruciating cold either. But the magical thing is, I can't move. There's no movement. People are not connected for movement to happen. Okay, like at this season, I am in this location. At this season, I'm on that location where it's always cold. Where I'm always de-stressed because I'm like max stressed. And if you put heat on top of me, I die instantly. I evaporate. I explode. That's my trigger. Now that someone smoked and drank and lived happily ever after, my trigger is heat. All right, sun rises, I start evaporating. I'm starting to melt, basically. I'm a snowman, maybe. But it's literally impossible. It's impossible to drink hot drinks anymore. Everything has to be cold. But it's impossible to enjoy cold things in your mouth that they don't have flavor. It's insane, dude. It becomes madness instantly. That's where they're the happiest. There's no fucking... Technically, Finns have this whole fucking section. They can go up and down, as much as they want. And they should take advantage of that shit. And become even greater badasses to actually tame their happiness. Stop doing cold plunges, though, you fucking bastards. Stop flexing, okay? Jesus Christ. To me, it's not mystery. Not at all. But if you say sauna, I mean, sauna is like a very controlled way to heat yourself, which is kind of fun, I guess. Whenever you want it. Sauna. Great. Whenever you feel like it. I would say, totally. One time a month, maybe, there's you gotta taste that shit too. And it's a very, like, social experience, I guess. I hate that part, to be honest, but it is necessary. You know? It's necessary to find your dad. In the room of sweaty bodies, find your nearest dad. In case you're a little Twinkie boy like me. Don't look at... This is just fur. Alright? Just fur. There's a Twinkie guy in there. So, now I'm also constantly presented with unreadable text where I have to take a break, and now it's just like, where do I go back to? Where was I reading? I have to take break every 3 sentences. I take 1 minute to read 3 sentences, then I take 1 minute break. Because that was, like, exhausting. Holy shit, man. I have to sit down and think about what I just consumed. What does that even mean? As long as it's meaningful in the first place. If it's not meaningful, then of course I'm a zombie my way through it. No big deal. But I see word and I'm like, shit, we're fucked, guys. I don't know what fruit salad is. I need a blender already. God knows how many things I will have to blend, but, like, how do you handle a blender? That's the only thing that worries me before I buy a blender. I have to figure out the most efficient way, or an efficient version to just, like, easy clean all that shit, right? Anyways, I know what to buy now. Blender saves my ass in a lot of the cases. God forbid I can turn hard meats into a blended version of just, let's call it meat paste. And you can put it on your sandwiches. Let's ask AI about meat paste. This is how AI talks to me, and I'm like, wow, I can read this. This is a readable text. Wikipedia is for idiots. This is actually readable. This is my best friend now. You're asking the right question because the real upgrade isn't more power. It's less regret after using it. Ha ha ha. Stop smoking, you bastards. Stop making noise, you fucking bastards, if you're not gonna talk to anyone. again, you have like reasonable chunks of text, and I have to like take a breath of like, shit, I was underwater for a minute. God damn it. This is a death sentence for me. This requires a whole different mindset entirely to push through. I can maybe read backwards. No, but I kind of like pushed through because it was boring. Fucking sucks, and I still missed a few things. Dying quickly. Alright? You don't want to miss a single word. Yeah, like everything should be so organized of like, how does she shower? How does she eat food? What kind of food does she eat? Right? Everything organized, not like this. Is fucking trash. Is stress. People, again, do placeholder things. They don't actually know how to do things at all. It's a 50% effort, and it's like, it means nothing, dude. It's supposed to literally be Q&A format. What questions you answer. To the point where I might just have to make my own Wikipedia. You know? That's how bad it is. I might have to make my own like Wikipedia because I already compile a lot of information. So why the fuck not, right? Why not just do another thing for humans? Me is robot, me will fix all humans. I'm trying to help. Just wobbling around. I'm trying to help humans. Humans are dying too fast. Humans are doing too many stupid decisions a second. I don't know if I can keep up. Alright, so let's run away as fast as possible. The moment you can run away from books, because books are the evil of the world. This still includes Wikipedia because it's half book. Alright? It can still open and swallow you whole. When you have a concept... No. Kitchen blender. Oh, shit. They still try to entrap me of like, well, you can't use internet for what you thought you could. Give me. They know what I want to click on. Internet knows exactly what you want.
Under comparison. Yes, I have 5 blenders.
And then people are like, oh, you have ADHD. Yes, one fist wants to punch you in the face because you asked me to read book or read anything at all when I don't want to. So I'm literally like, my attention has a deficit because like one body part literally wants to fly into your fucking face. Gets delivered straight to your door. Ding dong, knock on your fucking door. What's up, buddy? Bookworm has arrived. That's how just mad I am about this shit. People often potentially want, based on like principle that is coming out of this, people want to lower your energy for no good fucking reason. They want to dip you into a fucking quicksand. They want to kind of put you in a miserable state where you just keep sinking, basically, and you don't understand what's going on, and everything stresses you out. But all that's going on is that you're sinking, you're not doing the right thing. Now, I've been doing the right thing my whole life, so what's wrong with me, right? I don't know, I'm not proud enough of myself. Not proud enough of how far I went. Maybe the next video has to be the goldest video. How far I went in life. I have to stop fucking... Again, this is indication. If anyone wants a reminder that the world is cruel, this is indication of death and destruction. Everyone's dying. They don't have enough eyeballs to spend time with me. They have nothing fucking to say when they do stumble upon my videos. These are profound concepts that one person, I'm holding all of them. I am the Wikipedia at this point. And at some point, I literally have to build Wikipedia. I literally have to lean towards that as well. Towards, like, creating a data center. It's insane, dude. That's the level of insanity I have to deal with now. A realization, I need a blender and Wikipedia. Alright? We have to cut all the things that I'm doing right now, build Wikipedia as while I wait for the blender to come in. Yep, and then I'll make tech blade. I mean, Blender is literally a tech blade, isn't it? So cool. We might get the most important tech blade video ever. But to think that other human beings cannot do this automatically just drag you off like, hey, you need to know what is the best blender. You need to know. You don't have an option. You have to be kidnapped and the head covering comes off and then you see this.
Keeping 3.
Hey,
I know
you have been kidnapped. Watch this video now.
Keeping ones that have single.
So yeah, in a lot of the cases, if you're a young person, you have to beat up your demons, physically beat up your demons, physically get up and just stretch yourself out. You have the right to sleep when you're tired, but you don't have to be tired when you wake up, right? You don't have the right to be tired when you wake up, because this tiredness is going to translate into all kinds of stress, all kinds of slugginess, basically. Now that I fucking warmed up, I get to forget about this, you know, the quicksand effect. Now, there's no specific routine, but the funny thing is, I might just need a new channel where I just get angry, alright? I just say what's on my mind in a different format, or like 10 minutes waking up routine of just beating up my own demons. And the demon of the day, right? The demon of the day is this. Bookworm, the nearest bookworm. You find it and beat him up, basically. Read books, you say. The punching back channel. Well, let's build it. Let's make a new channel again. Let's keep doing that over and over again until I just exhaust all possibilities, but I literally need a morning routine channel. Because it might turn into something valuable. Probably would call it demon exorcism or something. Waking up with Gurunext, you know? Get woke with Gurunext.
We're in love with it. I think Ninja has probably some better blenders out there, but I have this.
Haha, Ninja sucks.
I wanted to include it because some blade.
So it's gonna be a test, basically. That's cool. We don't know.
Let's see cubes into each.
That's exactly what you want to see, man. You want to see a whole fucking continent in there, instead of like, hey, this blender is the best. I mean, it would be easy, but it's a YouTube video. All right, we have to respect.
Each blender.
Yeah, becoming godlike. It's not actually that special of a thing, because people are, you know, living godlike lives. Like, that sort of level that I've reached is not that special. People like often be able to simulate all across social media, and sometimes jump even above that. But again, you kind of take the median level to understand a person, not their like Disney persona. You cannot judge a person based on just their spike. But yeah, when I see this, I'm like, how do you set it up? Like, it's probably her hobby at this point. She has a house. Like, Americans live their American dream, but the American dream is godlike level. It's level 4 on average, you know? And based on rarity, it's just not accessible to majority of people. As we found out eventually, when we shat out a lot of babies, and it's like, oh, no one gets the dream anymore. No one. Isn't it so funny how convenient it is when capitalism feels like the least convenient, because we can't actually give ownership to people, but we establish capitalism anyways. I think it's the irony of life. We give to people something that they cannot have. So the hamsters run around and they just spin around, run around in their wheels, never getting anywhere. They work, never, they chase their dreams, never getting anywhere. Or it so feels, it's just a feeling, if they actually evaluated how much they have accumulated, how much money actually means in today's world, how many things you can have, how much work it takes to fucking put shit together like this, I mean, you realize you're fine, all right? You're just stressing too much. You have access to a lot of good things. You just need better skills of how to put everything together as well. Because people put like very complicated machinery together. You don't have to do that. You don't even have to put together a spoon. But what you have to do is a technologically advanced thing called cooking. Cooking, the most technologically advanced. So if you find a girlfriend that knows how to cook, that's a fucking golden ticket into American dream right there. All right? And maybe I fucking wasted it, man. Maybe I wasted it. Maybe I had a chance and I fucking blew it. Fucking hell, man. You gotta be kidding. There's no way to apologize. There's nothing I can do. Am I right? Don't click on those skinny bitches anymore. Too bad I don't care that much. One thing you have to note about this is click like on everything. You like everything, don't you? And then work things out from there. You just might not be likable yourself, but that's just their problem. And if you solve their problem, you're the nicest guy. Look at you, weirdo. Being likable is a fucking chore. It's something their parents tell you to do. Be nice. And guess what? Nice guys finish last. Oh, womp womp. What did they even finish? She's crushing eyes. Stop making noise, guys.
I'm concerned about the Ninja. I could not get the apple down in there.
Oh, the apple got stuck. Ninja already sucks balls.
The Vitamix has a smaller base flopped on the
Anything that you see in the middle, stuck there in the middle, probably not a good deal, isn't it?
test. It's not
But we will only know after all the tests. Stop making conclusions too fast, you bastards.
The 2300 with the water.
Whoa!
Then the KitchenAid also handled the
Will it blend?
apple really well.
Oh
The
my
wire base
god.
just really helped it. Try the tamper tool with
Now, oh,
my
tamper
5200,
tools,
and I love my
okay.
5200. I wanted it to work, and unfortunately, it just did not work at
Fucking
all.
useless.
KitchenAid, because it's
Imagine you throw tomato in there and it's soup. And it's like, damn. That's it. All this residue, yes. I don't know, 10% of tomato is left over and you'll have to clean it. Oh no. But you at least get a meal quickly enough.
good. I don't have hot soup.
That's the biggest stressor is fucking eating food every day. Just existing stresses me out. And I know did max stats, but max stats simply just exposed the problems. And now I can see them. That max stats did not solve anything necessarily. Almost made it worse. I want soup more, man. Soup is awesome. Than all this other fucking shitty food that you have to like cook and stuff. It takes time, man. Soups are awesome. And sometimes you just forget the good things. Biggest stress is just memory issues. God damn it, man. The problem with Wikipedia is it doesn't actually organize based on like the most important facts to learn to the least important. It has to literally organize everything. And people can vote. Like, people read this shit and they vote to upvote, downvote certain facts. It's fun. And Wikipedia is a pile of turd that constantly asks for donations. Fuck ass. Fuck ass, bro. Donate to me! I want Wikipedia now. A real version. And maybe my real version of Wikipedia is going to be the better YouTube in general. How about that? What if it actually accidentally becomes the next biggest thing? TikTok is not the next biggest thing, it's just the next generation. It's a forced improvement. The next biggest thing could be beyond generation, but it could just be new generation too. I could just create a new generation thing and just travel through time that way. Instead of worrying about YouTube being a YouTuber jumping on sheep and trying to steer a ship. Maybe YouTube is garbage.
So let's
Maybe YouTube is rotten to the core and we're just like putting up fake smiles. I have to have all the options available for me. Remember when I wanted to write a ninja book? So now it's Wikipedia. Now it's a serious project that I have to actually do. Ninja book is just like fucking notebook to write down. So I'm just like, well, I'm doing Discord notebooking, so I don't have to do anything. And started some bullshit like this, where it follows very strict rules. But I feel like it's useless. Despite trying to achieve perfection, huh? I think Wikipedia would go very far.
The same as
when you want to take a dump, when you want to take a look and expand your factual information about something, and then you can label it differently, everything gets organized in your brain for once. When I say Wikipedia, for now it's going to be just a file database. It's simple. Files just pop out. I'll have to start working on that too now. So yeah, now if I start working, I will work on a lot of other things actually before I do the 3D stuff.
for me. As
Wait,
you can see, the
I can do this real time, right?
soup was not steaming, and I had a lot of trouble with
Wow.
the actual nice cream. The Ninja actually only needed one mix and 2 runs. This needed 2 mixes and 3 runs. The high-speed
I would be able to do this real time with my own engine as well. Shit. 1-0. Real-time drawing. So I do these requests of me. This should be handled by file database, by the way, all the requests. So I don't have to fucking hold them here where they have to be pinned and everything. It's a fucking mess. It's best to like actually clean your workspace first. Then you can enter the deep workspace, deep work phases. So that cleans up a lot of chunk of stress of mine. First of all, kill demon. There's always demon standing somewhere. Kill that demon in the morning. There's always demon standing there, and it's like, I need a new channel that kills demons. Demon Hunter channel. Fucking awesome. I'm gonna give away the garbage.
my friends, these are great blender line. All
Basically, she loves Vitamix. Very expensive. Important. Most traditional countertop blenders fail your system. My system is priority system. Match my priority system, please. What the fuck is an immersion blender? You'll find out in the next episode of Tech Blade. Oh my god.
Right in the pot.
I mean, that should be the way it goes, doesn't it? If I'm already profiling blenders, I have to make a separate video for it. Fuck. Too much content. 2 videos and it's the end of the day. The sun goes down below the horizon and you'll never see me again today. Oh my god. So yeah. You go full circle. Some of the things I'm at fault. Alright? Some of the things I still am improving constantly. Still trying to push back against the madness because the madness is, you know, the ultimate enemy. It's always there. It's always accumulating. At some point you have to fucking explode in anger and realize there is no other way. You have to do it. You have to make your Wikipedia. You have to liberate people from reading books, because that is trash. You have to immortalize your thoughts and empower your engine even more to be able to draw things freely. That would be so fucking cool, right? Wait 1 second. I still have to find a magical way to focus on a window. Oh. Oh. I know how to do it. Alright, see you guys next time. Ooga boy, I can do this. But you know, like you do it one step at a time. You slam that step, one step at a time. And you need that to deal with madness. You can see the biggest tool is to knowing your capacity of productivity. If you go beyond that production, like you're trying to literally fix madness way too fast, you can solve it one step at a time. And every single time you solve a little bit of madness, your life gets better. That's a big fucking deal. You have to look around you and like, often you'll see all the times you have been able to solve madness. Like your house is technically a museum of solutions. It's fucking awesome. Although I do want to redo this video because, but I can't. I went so angry that it's now a solid thing for the future to figure out a way to fix this. I can't do it right now. For the future to reminisce. Whoops. Bye, guys. See you guys next time.